Welcome to RollerWorld, located at 425R Broadway, Route 1 South, Saugus, Massachusetts. Upon entering the rink, you have to pass through a metal detector. They also have an employee check your bags. The main things they seemed to be checking for was food or water, which neither are allowed to be brought into the building with you. With the metal detector being placed at the door, one would think they would be looking for weapons? RollerWorld has a 14,000 square per foot roller skating rink equipped with lights and music. They also have a special section dedicated to beginners learning to skate. This beginners area was a decent size for people who are just starting out skating. This is the first rink I have visited that had a designated area for this. They do rent roller skates and rollerblades at the rink. I cannot comment on the quality of their rentals. I used my own skates while at the rink. Lockers still cost the low affordable rate of 50 cents to use. They were the old school lockers that have been around most older rinks forever. This is a current list of times the rink is open for scheduled sessions. We went to the Saturday session, which is 11 hours for a single session. For the first few hours it seemed to be almost all children and teenagers skating. Around 7 o'clock it seemed like older age teenagers and a few adults were starting to show up. Getting onto the skate floor requires you to step up onto the floor. While I did see a few signs alerting you to the step being there, it did seem there could and should be more signs or signals telling you there is a step there. The floor itself was mostly smooth. Around some of the corners it got a little slippery, mainly at the far end of the rink. There were a few spots on the floor that seemed like someone got a little too jumpy with the sander. When hitting these spots it would be comparable to hitting a patched pothole with your car. Other than the couple of spots like this, I enjoyed the surface. At the time we went earlier in the session there were only a few skaters that were decent. Later in the session, again around 7, it seemed the better skaters seemed to start showing up. I got hit roughly 40 times from other skaters while I was there at the rink, mostly hit from behind even though I was skating completely straight. Again there were a lot of young kids and teenagers there skating. Most of the times I was hit by the same teenager who thought he was a great skater. Thought being the key word. There were also about 15 kids playing tag while skating. For the most part they were falling on each other but didn't faze me much. They have a concession stand which serves a pretty decent amount of different foods. Here is a list of items for sale. We went with the pizza, which was very slightly burnt but pretty good. I was actually impressed with how fast it was cooked and served to us. We also got a pitcher of their fruit punch which actually tasted like we were drinking Jell-O. I wanted to comment about the employees. Almost all of the employees were constantly working anytime I looked. While most of them were teenagers I was very impressed by their work ethic and wanted to point that out. Overall I was impressed with this rink. I liked it, and will likely be back to visit again soon.